Hi everyone, it's Pastor Ryan again, Chelmsford Bible Church. So today I'm actually in my house. I live right next door to the church, which is super convenient. But one thing I wanted to talk about this week is kind of reiterating a point that we talked about on Sunday in our message series called Vessels, and we've been going through 2 Corinthians. And one of the things we talked about was, how do you know when you found real, true love? And so I was thinking about this story back when I was in college. I was dating this girl, and I thought, man, this is the one for me. And I remember I went to a store to get her a ring, but not an engagement ring, it was a promise ring, which is totally lame. Don't ever do that. It's totally stupid. And so I went to the store and picked out this ring, and it was all sparkly and shiny. It was nice, and I gave it to her. Well, here's the thing. Guess what store I went to? I went to Walmart. I got a cubic zirconium ring. Totally dumb. But I was a college student, so I thought, hey, this is all I can afford, so I'll do that, spend like 25 bucks. Well, needless to say, that relationship didn't work out, and I thought that that's what love was all about. But then when I met my wife Allie, I realized this is what love is all about. This is what real love is, because when it came time to buy her a ring, an engagement ring, not a promise ring, when it came time to buy her an engagement ring, I was willing to spend whatever it took, because I wanted to show her how much I cared for her and loved her. So the thing is, we could try to define love on our own, but the problem with that is we're never going to really understand it until we find true love, and I'm not talking about just human-to-human relationships. I'm talking about, you don't know what love is until you've encountered Christ. Because Christ shows you what love is, because Christ shows you the price he was willing to pay for you. See, I showed my wife how much I loved her by the price I was willing to pay. I was willing to pay any price to get her a ring. Now, I know it's much more, the relationship is much more than a ring or anything like that, but I showed her that to say, this is how much I love you, and I'm willing to pay that price, any price, to be with you. And Christ paid that price. He was willing to pay any price for us, and he died on the cross for us. So we can try to define what love is, but the problem is, if we don't know who Jesus is, then we're not going to know what love really is. We're not going to know that, because no one can pay that kind of price that Jesus paid for us. So that's what we talked about on Sunday as we were going through a series called Vessels, because when we encounter the true love of Christ, we want to serve him. We want to be vessels for him, empty vessels for him to fill up and pour out for him and his kingdom. Hope that encourages you today. Check back next week for another video. See ya.